Hi guys, Robert Horovitz here, naturopathic doctor from lifelongwell.ca, Canada's premium, super ultra premium online health food store here in Canada. Here with you just to share some information on an incredible buying trend that we've seen in the marketplace over the last few years, and that's gluten-free. Bread, wheat, gluten-free has taken over the marketplace. Almost, you can't find a new food product on the market these days without seeing gluten-free written on it. Why? In the last video, we were talking about consumer buying trends and how we can vote with our dollar and make an incredible impact. Well, we voted and we won. We wanted things to not contain gluten, and the consumer goods companies, food companies have responded to create these products for us. What I want to shed some light on is a little bit more in depth about gluten and why gluten might actually not be the culprit that everybody thinks it is. Okay, so let's just dive into this. So, gluten is a protein found in wheat that people have a hard time digesting. If you have celiac disease, then truly no amount of gluten is safe for you. Gluten can have a tremendous negative impact on your life. And we could talk more about celiac disease, but for the purpose of this video, I just want to remind everybody that celiac disease is incredibly rare. So if you have celiac disease, this video is just maybe not for you, but that doesn't mean that celiac disease isn't incredibly important. It is incredibly important. I just want to talk about something a little bit different. So with gluten in particular, a lot of people who, let's say, don't have celiac disease still can respond to gluten, right? You can still have food sensitivities to wheat and wheat products, and a lot of us have pegged gluten as the culprit itself. Now, gluten might indeed cause a lot of havoc in the body. It can cause inflammation, it can cause the immune system to respond in certain ways, it can give people certain signs and symptoms. But what I want to propose is, instead of just looking at gluten itself, let's look at the reasons why gluten might be causing some of this havoc. Okay, so before we move on, and I'm going to post a diagram right over here for you guys, you have to understand how the digestive system works. The digestive tract is incredibly important for not only digesting food, but absorbing and assimilating nutrition into the body. But it's incredibly selective, right? If you're eating meals, you don't want to be just absorbing anything from that food, because some things might be harmful for the body. So the body has protective methods against it. So it allows only certain things from your food into your body. You don't want to be just taking anything in, and that's incredibly important. But if you have inflammation in your digestive tract, right? If those barriers inside your intestinal lining get disrupted for whatever reason, and these reasons can include chronic constipation, diarrhea, sensitivities to food in general that can trigger more and more and more inflammation, causing more damage, right? Genetically modified foods, which we'll talk about, I think, probably in another video. It causes inflammation in the digestive tract, and that can cause these barriers to not function as properly, allowing things from food into our bloodstream for our immune system to respond to that normally would have never been there in the first place. Okay, so with respect to gluten, I think the first and foremost thing we should be considering is, why is the immune system responding to gluten? Why is gluten causing so much havoc in the first place? What is going on inside that digestive tract? If you are looking for products that do not contain gluten because you are sensitive to it, there's plenty on the marketplace. You can go to your local grocery stores. At lifelongwell.ca, we have some incredibly nutrient-dense whole foods that are gluten-free naturally. So I encourage you to just check those out. There's a 10% coupon code for the summer. You'll see it pop up. You can just click it. And anybody who joins the rewards program, another pop-up, you're going to get $5 off in terms of points, and you'll just accrue points as you purchase more health-promoting items at lifelongwell.ca. See you in the next video, and I look forward to it. Cheers.